SS Senthil, a 2009 batch IAS officer, has quit the Indian Administrative Services. He was the DC of Dakshina Kannada, and he says in his resignation letter that the decision is purely a personal one. He said, and I quote, "It's unethical for me to continue as a civil servant in the government when the fundamental building blocks of our diverse democracy were being compromised in an unprecedented manner." He said he also felt the coming days will be extremely difficult. Challenges will be coming to the basic fabric of our nation. Interestingly, Mr. Senthil is the second IAS officer to resign after Kannan Gopinathan, a Malayali IAS officer, had also submitted his resignation over the clampdown in Jammu and Kashmir. Well, let's go across to Nehal Kedwai for more on this story. Nehal, so what other reasons have been put forth by this IAS officer as he resigns, and also what are the reactions been?
See, I tried to contact him several times, but he was not available on over phone. And now the additional collector of Dakshina Kannada has taken over. He has assumed the charge, so he's not approachable at all. But it seems, what I have come to know, that he was not happy for the last few days, and finally he quit as an IAS officer. He was seen as one of the honest and most dynamic officers of Karnataka, and he had joined the service in 2009, and he was the deputy commissioner. He was appointed way back in 2017 June, and since then he was working there, and he was getting support from all quarters, whether they are politicians or public, and he had earned name and fame for himself. But it is definitely shocking and surprising that why did he take the decision to quit his post. Efforts are being made to contact him, but still he is not available. Recently, an IPS officer of Karnataka had also tendered his resignation, but now he said that he has inclination towards joining politics. But about this officer, when I spoke to some of the top senior officers, he said that to what extent they know about him, that he is not interested in politics, and it seems that he was happy for the developments, the administrative decisions that were being taken, and that is why he has taken this step. But still, we have to hear from him, and once he makes further comments, only then the picture will be clear.
All right, Nehal, thanks so much for joining us there. But the resignation letter so strongly worded by Mr. Senthil as he resigns, saying it's unethical for him to continue as a civil servant in the government when the fundamental building blocks, he writes, of our diverse democracy were being compromised in an unprecedented manner. And this is the second IAS officer to quit. As we mentioned earlier, you had Kannan Gopinathan, another celebrated IAS officer, quitting over the government's action in Jammu and Kashmir and the crackdown there.